About a suspect in a Simpsonville carjacking. This is a look at Corey White. He was in court today. He's charged with carjacking, possession of a weapon by a convicted felon, resisting arrest, and possession of drug paraphernalia along with meth with an intent to distribute charge. All those charges could land him in prison for up to 35 years if convicted. Now, we first brought you this story yesterday, and only on Fox. White is accused of stealing a Camaro from Roxanne Trombini here near the Ross off Fairview Road. You heard from her last night. He tried to make a speedy getaway, but didn't get too far.
And in light of those new charges, Fox Carolina's Matt Kaufax digging deeper tonight. He has more from a witness who saw this whole thing happen.
Right, exactly. Tori, Cody, Jenna Cochran tells me she was stocking shelves when a full-on police chase blew right past her store window and ended just feet from the entrance to Sally Beauty Supply in that same shopping center. She says the fact that this happened in broad daylight and deputies say with weapons and drugs involved, it's enough to put anyone on edge. It's quiet today in the parking lot outside the Simpsonville Ross, but Monday evening was anything but business as usual.
Honestly, I thought that there was a shooting of some sort. Just, like everything going on with Walmarts and everything.
Jenna Cochran was working her normal shift at Sally Beauty Supply and says she feared the worst.
I saw two cars fly by and they were coming from Jersey Mike's, it looked like, and they were coming towards Ross.
And to her shock, the pursuit ended right there in front of her.
I just looked out the door and there was a guy on the ground, and I saw 3 cops chasing him.
Police identified that man as Corey Lee White, who they say was fresh off stealing this blue Camaro.
It made me even more scared because, there was a gun involved.
Cochran says people hurried inside Sally's since it sits next to Ross. She remembers one woman fearing for her life.
She said that she was going to go to TJ Maxx, but she wanted to come inside and just hang out for a few minutes because she was scared too, and she said that she was just going to go home.
Police say White thought he could get away with carjacking and brandishing a weapon in broad daylight in a shopping center full of people.
I just think that the world's going crazy. It's scary. It's, anything can happen at any time, and people don't care anymore if it's in the middle of the day or if it's at night or if it's, in secret or not. They want what they want when they want it, I guess.
Simpsonville PD says White was also holding meth and he was trying to move his product. Another thing that shocks Cochran, who says Simpsonville is just not the place you'd expect this to occur.
It's pretty quiet for the most part. You don't really hear too much about anything bad going on.
She says she's just thankful things didn't end much worse.
People really just have to be aware of what's going on around them and know how to protect themselves.
And despite that scare, Cochran says that she and the many witnesses who fled into her store for safety are all okay. Now, Corey Lee White's bond for all those charges was set at $66,000. He remains in jail tonight and has a court date set for October 15th, and we will be following that as it comes up. Cody, Tori, back to you.